super fast. They get up there, take a dump as fast as possible. Out you go. Before you come out, you don't even know what's going on.
Wait a minute. Why don't you take me home now?
I need you to come and see my Simba in their naked state.
Anything they want?
Anything.
In their naked state?
Chochote ambacho.
I don't know. This is mind-blowing. Okay, we need to do that. Boxe. Okay.
Already? Yes. Allah? Ali?
Yes, the Kikombe.
Ali?
The Kikombe.
Ali?
Yes.
What would happen when two Nilotes enter a port?
Ali?
Yes, the Kikombe.
Ali?
The Kikombe.
Ali?
Yes.
What would happen when two Nilotes enter a port?
Ali?
Yes, the Kikombe.
Ali?
The Kikombe.
Ali?
Yes.
Mbwekse. Ali Mbwekse, sijui. Ali Mbwekse.
Takufikia.
How are you, Ali?
I'm good. How are you?
Happy New Year, Ali.
Happy New Year.
Happy Valentine's, Ali.
Happy Valentine's
Happy
dinner.
Chinese New Year, Ali.
Happy Chinese New Year.
Happy Thai New Year.
Happy Thai New Year.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
You're looking gorgeous today.
Oh, thank you.
Boss,
Thank you.
tell us a
Thank
secret.
you. Just drink water.
Water.
Mind your business.
Water.
Water. Water. Water. And mind your business. That's it.
And mind your business. Good to see you.
I'm good. I'm good. I see your Mavarao Leo.
As usual. This is
Baba.
nearly my trademark. Other than my Kikombe, this is nearly my trademark.
Okay.
Yeah.
So niambie.
Do you know, Ali? I want to take you to Luo Nyanza one day. I want to take you back home with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you take me home now?
I need you to come and see my Simba.
Ali,
do you know what a Simba is? What is a Simba? Not the lion.
A Simba.
Yes.
I know. You know me. I have Jadi friends.
Allah? Boss.
Hey.
Talk to me.
I don't know. Maybe I might find my person from your place.
Allah? Ali?
Yeah.
We're going to Gamo you. Do you know what to Gamo means?
What is to Gamo?
To Gamo, Gamo means like to bring. To bring or to get.
To bring someone.
We will Gamo you into
bring me in.
Luo Nyanza, boss. Yes.
Please do.
We want to bring you to Luo Nyanza.
Yes. I know. So what I know a Simba is the house of the firstborn son that is built in their parents' homestead.
Yes.
Yeah. And I know how it's usually to the right of the main house.
To the right of the main house. What do you mean by
Like
the main house?
The parents' house, your folks' house. You would build your Simba, which is now your house, to the right.
That's right. I think you mean if the to the right of the first wives, if it's a homestead where there's one wife, then it's to the right of the first wife's house. But not all Simbas. No.
Oh.
So the Simba, the first Simba that's to the right of the main house, the first one to the right is the eldest brother. Or eldest son, sorry. Yes, that's the one that goes there. And I think the next one goes to the left, and so on and so forth.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not right. Ali, Luo customs are interesting.
Interesting.
Boss. Ali, do you know what Jajuok is?
Jajuok?
Jajuok.
I just know that means Jajuok. That person is a man, and he's called Juok. Yeah? Because Ja is a man.
Kind of, yes.
Refers to a man, right? Juok, I don't know, isn't it?
Yeah. So Ja, I think in a way is a possessive. So you can say Jagem. For example, I am Jagem, meaning I come from Game. Then
okay.
Jakisumo.
Coming from
Jakano.
Kisumu.
Yeah,
Yes.
from. It's a possessive form of
Okay.
Yeah. So Jajuok.
Uh-huh.
Juok is like, I don't want to call it devil, but I want to call it like, Jajuok basically translates to a wizard.
A wizard.
Like Mchawi. At least taking a drink.
Let me just see. Uchawi?
Mchawi. So now,
What do you
Ali, in Luo Nyanza, we have, so do you know the way Usain Bolt holds the world record for being the fastest human alive, 100
To sprint
meters?
100 meters.
Do you know Nani Omanyala? Ferdinand.
Ferdinand Omanyala.
Omanyala.
Yes.
Ferdinand Omanyala, he'll probably be maybe if he were, we're getting closer.
Yes.
So at the moment we have that man from Western Kenya.
Yes.
As soon as the Luo man gets in office,
Yes.
boss, Olympics, done. Judge Walk is kind of a wizard, and they only work at night, and they only work in the dark. And their job, I think they get a thrill from scaring the heck out of people.
Okay.
Now here's our Judge.
Now, I don't know if I want to come to Luo Nyanza anymore.
No. That's the action of it. That's the thrill of it.
Really?
Do you know everything great happens in the dark? So, Judge. Do you agree? Or at least dim light.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because people are free when there's not much light.
Oh, you know, it can be a little bit uncomfortable.
The Chawis go running at night.
So, Judge Walk. So Judge Walk, what they do is they scare the heck out of people in the night. What they get a thrill from hearing people getting afraid, of being afraid.
Yes.
So what they would do is as soon as everybody goes to sleep and everything is dark, what they would do is they would come and kind of bang on your rooftop. Or get a rock, a couple of rocks and just throw them onto the rooftop.
Yes,
right?
and a lot of houses are iron roofed. So
imagine hearing rocks banging onto your rooftops going bum 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 bum.
At night.
Can you imagine?
In the dead of the night.
That would be fun. That's a Judge Walk. So do you know, actually there's a theory here. There's a very interesting theory.
Yeah.
The interesting theory about Luo Nyanza is...
Yes.
So do you know the way traditional rooftops were built, grass thatched rooftops?
Yeah.
And then they would have a long pole in the middle.
Yes.
Rumor or theory has it,
Yes.
or a hypothesis has it,
Yes.
that the reason they did that is a long time ago, Judge Walk, all they did was to climb up the rooftop,
Yes.
and they would take a dump right in the middle.
Right in the middle? So that was like a capin location, Ama.
People claim that is why a lot of Luo Nyanza rooftops don't have a chimney. Yeah.
Because then
Yeah.
somebody would do their business there.
And that's why when they
You
when
put
they
it
finish
there
building, you put it there.
to
Guess
avert
why?
anyone.
Imagine.
So that you don't have the space to do the
Do
thing.
you remember I mentioned to you that Judge Walker fast, super fast.
Yes,
So
yes.
the speed with which they climb up to the rooftop is super fast. They get up there, take a dump as fast as possible. Out you go. Before you come out, you don't even know what's going on.
Wait a minute.
Putchlu.
But like, what's the essence of doing all this? Other than scaring people and being like, woo, that was funny. But they do this every night? Do they do this every night? Or are there seasons?
So Judge Walk, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
People say that they wouldn't do it in a full moon. I don't know.
Of course, with full moon you have light.
Exactly. But they come out at night and they make noises.
But how do you just decide, you know what? Me as Ali, I'm going to be a Judge Walk.
People have different thrills. I don't know if it's a fetish. I'm not sure. I think BBC had a feature about them the other day. Not the other day, but a while back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it shows how they prepare for it. And some people say it's hereditary. So then, Ali, if you're coming from a family of Judge Walk, then that means that you'd have to pass on your skills to somebody else who will go
Carry
on.
the torch.
Carry the torch. Now, do you know that Jajwok, they do this thing naked?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
For real?
Naked.
You guys are... Yeah?
Yeah. Can you imagine somebody naked
That's
coming
very
up, climbing
shocking.
up your rooftop as fast as possible, taking a dump, and then off they go?
I think, actually, that's very smart of them to do it naked. You know why?
Why?
If you caught someone on your property at night, naked, even you'd be ashamed to look at them, right?
I like that you mentioned if you caught somebody naked in the middle of the night.
Even you would be like, what are you doing here?
Do you know we have a way to catch a Jajwok?
How?
Can you guess? It's got something to do with food.
Food? So you set up some food outside, and then when they come to check what is in the pot, then you catch them, or what? What do you mean?
Jajwok doesn't come hungry. Jajwok ate very well before
he
they
must
left.
eat. He must eat because all that sprinting,
Do you know
and
if
he's
the-
naked, so he has to do it fast. I think that's the motivation for.
People say that if the Olympics were to be, if the 100 meters Olympics were to be held in the dark,
Yeah.
Usain Bolt, sorry,
He'd be nowhere.
nowhere. As soon as the lights are off, the joke is done. 5 seconds off, he's done.
That's his.
What's
that's his
9.49? Nonsense.
Nothing.
Yeah. So here's how you catch a Jajwok.
How?
You eat cold food for, I can't remember how many days straight, but you have to eat cold food for several days straight. You see ugali? You've made your ugali,
Yeah.
you've cooked it really well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I don't know how you like your ugali. Do you like your ugali warm, hot? Do you like your meat, beef stew, warm, hot, or
Warmish,
cold?
not too hot.
Do you like your beef stew cold?
No.
You will never catch Jajwok. Do you like your ugali super cold? You will never catch Jajwok. So for you to catch a Jajwok, you have to eat cold food for several days. I can't remember. I'm not sure, but it should be around 6 to 7 days straight. Breakfast cold, lunch cold, dinner cold, water cold, everything cold, mango cold, avocado
Okay.
cold.
So how does that translate to catching this person?
Then
Does
you
he
have
know I'm
powers.
eating cold food?
No. So Jajwok doesn't know that you're eating cold food, but that's what gives you the power to be able to catch him. This is true, by the way. This is very true. It's been.
So if you hear one came and threw some stones on your rooftop,
Just start on your.
just tomorrow cold food.
Get on a
7
mission.
days.
Get on a mission. Start
Allah.
eating cold food. And what they say is, if you ever catch a Jajwok, they are willing to give you anything you
ask for.
want in their naked state.
Anything they want
Anything.
in the naked state.
Chochote ambacho.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
So people say that Jajwok, if you catch him and you say, "Okay, I got you," then they're willing to give you cattle, goats, any land. Well, obviously land would be obvious, so I'm not sure they'll give you land, but on the promise that you will never, ever, ever
Rat them out.
rat them out. Otherwise, I don't know what they would do.
Wow.
Jajwok.
Jajwok. That's very interesting. So are Jajwoks everywhere in Luo Nyanza? Ama, it's just a certain section. Because I know there's
this one is
North-
very controversial.
There's South Nyanza. I know there's the other part of Nyanza. What is that called?
This is very controversial because people claim that Jajwok are in certain areas of Luo Nyanza. I cannot mention which ones.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but for my own safety, I'll just say in a good number of places, but some areas the propensity of finding a Jajwok is a bit higher.
Okay. Atuambie tuko Nyanza jamani. Sema ni wapi? Should I drop random names?
Go on.
Siaya.
CI is big, eh?
Okay.
Actually, it's different parts, Gem,
Gem.
Uganya, Kisumu, Kano, you know.
They're there?
Nyakach,
Those are the areas.
Nyakach. I'm just throwing down names. So then, whichever you think, if you ever see somebody and you feel like they're a little bit faster when they're walking,
You just know, chances are.
eating cold food,
Chances are. Wow, that's
a
very
bit comfortable
interesting.
with showing off skin, you know.
Yeah. They like the thrill.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
Ali,
Yes.
welcome to Luo Nyanza. I want to take you there.
Okay,
I
I don't
think you
know
will like it.
if this judge work thing is sitting well with me. I don't know. This is mind blowing.
So Ali, do you know? Have you ever heard of Nyawawa?
Nyawawa? I've heard of that thing. I've heard of the name. I've had it before.
Nyawawa.
That term is not foreign to me. Yes, I've had Nyawawa.
Okay, so Nyawawa. You can't just say Nyawawa. It's like saying
Nyawawa.
Woa. Nyawawa.
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 Now, Nyawawa, these are supposedly evil spirits. And these evil spirits, they come from the lake. Do you know the way in around the shores of Lake Victoria, just before it rains, the wind blows, and it's this eerie sound that comes from the ocean, from the lake, right? So people claim, well, actually, it's not a claim because it's true, that it brings with it evil spirits
From the water?
from the lake, and these are people who either drowned in the lakes or people that died, or people that were killed, and things. I'm not sure what they are. I can't. I'll have to look it up. But at certain times of the year, these evil spirits come into the mainland.
So that's the Nyawawa. But you know, let me ask you. So, I know Nya means, relates to female. Because Nyako is
Nyako,
a lady.
yeah, Nyagem. So you know
Nyagem,
the way you say
nya.
Jagem?
Yes.
Jakisumo.
Yes,
You
you
say
say.
Nyakisumo.
Yes.
Nyaimbo. Nyakano.
Me, in the name of equal rights. So the judge work is for the men, and then
No. Judge work can be both.
female or male.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a name that's given for both.
Okay.
Yes.
And then Nyawawa, even the Nyawawa spirits could either be
Okay.
lady or male.
Yeah. So
Okay.
So Nyawawa, they're evil spirits. So I'll give you a story. So one day we had just moved to Kisumu. We've come from Nairobi with my family, and my father used to make dinner. So my dad would make dinner, and we're having dinner. It was around 6:30, 6:45 p.m. or between that time and 7, right? And it had just about to. It looked like it was going to rain. It had finished. It had stopped storming, right?
Yeah.
And then we've just served beef stew, and I think it was ugali, beef stew, and skuma wiki. Ilikuwa tamu. And I've taken, I think, 1 or 2 scoops. You know the way you scoop ugali, you take
mold
ugali,
it.
you knead it. It's called knead it or mold it.
Okay, you need it actually.
You knead it and mold it pretty well. You form a little bit of a crater or a hole, and then you scoop some skooma, and then you scoop a little bit of meat. You don't scoop the whole meat, right? Because
Yeah,
usually
just like a bit.
and then you gently throw it into your mouth.
Yeah.
I took 1 or 2. Before I took the third one,
Yeah.
all of a sudden I heard pa 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 pa.
What is that?
Do you know? In my head, I thought, game over. People are attacking our house. Man, it was a loud sound, and people were banging the rooftop, right? And you know most houses in Kisumu are made of iron sheet, right? We're living in the slums of Manyata. So it was like, if you flew a drone on top of Manyata, if you looked down, all you would see is silver, brown, silver, brown, silver, brown, silver, brown. A bit of color here and there for those people who are okay and they could buy
Colored
iron
tiles.
sheets. Yeah. But the rest of it is iron sheet, new, rusty.
Yeah.
So that was going, and and I looked at my dad, and all of us looked at each other. Me and my siblings were like, "Whoa, what's going on?" And my dad didn't even bother. He's like, "Eat your food. These people are scaring Nyawawa." I'm like, "What the heck is Nyawawa?" I said, "It's evil spirits. You can go out and see if you want." So we go to the window. so we head out to the window, and we're looking outside, and all we see is people banging plates and pans and spoons and rattling sticks and hitting on the rooftops.
People.
Humans.
Okay.
So our neighbors were doing that.
So
kids,
they
mothers.
were like possessed by Nyawawa.
No. So here is how you send Nyawawa back into the lake. You make as much noise as possible, and the evil spirits will go back into the lake. People claim that when Nyawawa come, you can hear them in the trees on top of the roof, and on that, you know that pole in the middle.
Yeah.
You can hear one of them up there saying, "Oh, I've left my underwear up in the trees." I'm not lying.
What?
Yeah, you can hear it. You can hear it. Yeah. Yeah. "Oh, I'm going back into the lake, and I haven't even washed my child."
No way.
Yeah.
Now when I go back to
Nyanza,
Nyanza, life is going to be very different. When I go back to Nyanza, guy.
Can you imagine? Yeah. So people had to bang it. So we watched through the window, and people were rattling and banging everything they could. And my dad said, "Yeah, they think that these are evil spirits." I was scared, Ali. I was scared.
I would be too.
And my dad said, "Nah, it's not true. Eat your ugali."
Don't pay them no mind.
Do you think I
know,
slept? Do you think we slept that night?
I wouldn't.
Zero. We stayed up awake waiting for them to come. It's a thing that lasts almost like 5 to 10 minutes, that banging and rattling, and it goes through the whole of Manyata, and you can hear the noise all the way up
To Kondele?
Up to Kondele. You can hear it. It sounds like, you know, Pengele?
Yeah.
You know Pengele?
I know Pengele.
Pingle, ponglo, pingle, pong. That's all you hear.
Metal on metal.
I kid you
High
not. I
pitch.
think there is some of that practice that's still going on now. That was in the 90s.
Actually, for me, I actually see why they chase the spirits with noise. Because because I dive from time to time.
Right.
And part of the reason why I dive is because it's quiet down under. Underwater is quiet, very quiet. And the sound is very clear, such that if a fish is swimming towards you, you probably hear it before you see it, in a way. So it's very quiet down there. So if the spirits are back on land, if you make it unbearable for them, then they would go back to the quiet. I think for me, that's how I'm rationalizing this and making it, because I'm like, why the noise? Because then it's unsettling, and then they would be like, "Oh, let's go back."
Interesting.
I think that makes sense for me. That's how I'm like, okay, I see why then they would make such noise.
I still think our forefathers had a lot of science in them.
Yeah, I think so. I think absolutely. Yeah.
Possible.
Wow. Nyawawa.
Yeah.
And Jajuok. It's very fascinating. Interesting.
I really want you to come to Luan. Do you know what, Ali? Next time we speak, I'll tell you a story about Chera. You know Chera?
Chera?
Yeah.
No.
What Chera do you know? Do you know the name? Have you heard of the word Chera? Chera.
I've had it when I was in Luoland, but yeah.
Chera.
Chera.
I'll talk to you about Chera.
Okay.
Ali, Mbwekse.
Mbwekse. How was that?
Ali.
Yes, the Kikombe.
Ali.
The Kikombe.
Ali.
Yes.
What would happen when two Nilotes enter a port?
Ali.
Yes, the Kikombe.
Ali.
The Kikombe.
Ali.
Yes.
What would happen when two Nilotes enter a port?